Hey everyone, welcome back to SourceFedNERD. You're watching Anime Club. You know the deal. We watch a whole bunch of anime together and give you our first impressions and stuff. I'm Reina Scully.
And I'm William Haynes.
Yay! This week we watched Blade Dance of the Elementalers.
I didn't realize it till you pointed out, but Elementalers is not a word.
Elementalers? That sounds like a cheese.
They made up a bunch of words. Why would someone make up a word?
To make it sound prettier.
This is downright defiance. I like all my words to be real.
It's not even like a neologism. It's just a straight up made up
I don't
word.
know what that word is, and I've heard you say it before, but I didn't admit it until a whole bunch of people on the internet were looking at me.
It's when new, how do I explain that?
You don't even know yourself. I'm not the dumb one here, as usual.
It's like the
Loopy, what does
word
it mean?
meme. Like the word meme didn't exist years ago, but it got so
it's a
overused.
meme.
It got so, no, the word meme got so overused and it created its own meaning for itself that it has to be now inputted into the dictionary.
Is
like
the
new
word
words.
meme a meme?
So this anime was new to both of us.
New.
So, yeah.
We picked it randomly on this couch because we were like, we didn't think of an anime to do next.
No,
So
it
we
was
did.
planned, I swear.
This one was crazy for me.
Yeah, I'd say this was an action, comedy, fan service, fantasy.
It is the
combination.
It's the most anime of all time.
What do you mean by anime?
As soon as we started watching it, I was like, oh, geez, the way these eyes are drawn, this is the most anime of all time.
It's really interesting. You'd think it was shonen because of such intense fan service, but the girls are drawn so very shoujo kawaii.
It's like, never mind.
I can't pick that up.
I'm sorry.
So basically there is a school in the middle of a forest.
In the middle of the forest.
Yes, randomly. And they are all shrine maiden girls that must make spiritual contracts with powerful spirit weapons, for lack of a better term.
I never realized that until just now, but a really big thing in anime is meeting some type of demon and you make, or not necessarily a demon, but some type of spiritual being and you make a contract with them, say, I'm gonna do this and you're gonna be my slave.
Yes!
I don't know why they do it, but they always do.
I know.
They're just bored, like, I'm gonna be able to service a couple humans for a contract. They're not really giving me anything except I live inside their body, but that's about it.
It's true. They do love to use the concept of keiyaku, which is what the word contract is literally. But I don't really know where that comes from. I don't know why there has to be an agreement. I don't know why it wouldn't just be like a friendship.
Why do the demons never get anything out of it?
Yeah, why? Because they're demons.
They're demons. They're like, I'm just gonna haunt. So
Yeah.
this is better than haunting.
But in this case, they're spirits. They should get something out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm assuming that they get to not be wandering spirits or whatever, and it's like good to belong to someone. Oh, that's actually really deep.
It's deep and adorable.
Yeah.
I want my own demon to live inside of me. I already do.
Yeah, you do. I know you do.
Yeah. His name is Patrick.
Oh.
Okay.
So in terms of fan service, it just right off the bat immediately happens. The main character, who's a dude, just catches her bathing outside.
See, I don't. So for those of you who are unaware what fan service is, it's like kind of like when you just throw in a whole bunch of stuff that people want to look at, and
but it's kind of taboo and they don't want to look for it on their own, so it's nice that it's sprinkled into the normal stuff that they watch.
Fan service is only okay when you already like the characters. You're like, all right, well, it's been too intense lately, give me some fan service.
Oh, I get what you mean.
But I like, this is like off the bat, the girl's naked.
Yeah, just straight naked.
Just straight naked. I'm like, you know what, I'm not sure if I like her personality yet.
So I don't know if I want to see her naked yet.
Yeah, so that's just the William Haynes rule.
Oh, I do totally understand that. Fan service, in my opinion, is like already just a category of anime.
It's a genre.
It's a genre already. And I don't quite enjoy it because it makes me uncomfortable. Not that I'm like, oh, I'm afraid that somebody's gonna watch me watching this. It's more.
You're a grown woman, you know.
I'm a grown woman. I can do what I want.
You have your own home.
Yeah. If I want to watch hentai, I can do that. Can't I?
You may.
Can't I?
Can't I watch hentai?
Can't I watch hentai?
Okay.
I love that. That is so a t-shirt, by the way.
Okay.
Anyway,
Can't
gross.
I watch hentai?
But there's just something about it that makes me uncomfortable. Like, I'm not watching anime to watch that. I wanted to see the story develop, but it's very distracting. I think I don't like it because it's distracting.
It is distracting. But like, cause like I noticed a lot of shots in the shows are like she's talking, like and all we see is all they show is like her skirt or like her boobages or whatever. Like, she's a person.
Yeah.
Let her have some words. Let her talk.
She has a personality.
It's just like they might as well film the whole show like this. I can't believe you did that. I want to go to this school. Like, come on, bros.
Yeah, that's no good. So the main character is the only male who can make a contract with spirits.
Is he the main character or is the girl the main character?
It's hard to tell. I would still...
They're both.
I would argue that the guy... Yeah.
No, I'd say the dude, because we hear his thoughts a lot, so I'm going to go with him.
Yes, I think that's usually how you tell most screen time and being able to hear their thoughts.
That's how you know.
Main character, yeah. So I'd say Kamito is his name, which is a very weird name. Kami means God, by the way, so...
I know!
I know.
I've seen
telling
some
them.
Stuff. All right, okay.
All right. So he's the main character because he's special. There has only been one other male in 1,000 years who's been able to make a contract.
And he's some type of evil man, right?
Yes. He said Kamito said that he threw the world into violent chaos.
What kind of freaking Vatu, like what kind of evil master spirit is this man?
And it's also like oddly sexist, by the way.
Oh, that men are gonna throw the world into chaos. Yeah. I mean, in history we kind of have.
Oh, don't say that.
A lot of wars have been started because dudes
are
duding around.
Dudes are duding around.
Except in that movie Troy, I think they were fighting over a woman, but I don't really remember.
Oh, damn women. We can't say things like this.
That's probably really inaccurate. Someone should Google that.
In the first episode, we see Kamito invade Claire's privacy or whatever by watching her bathe, and she calls him a peeping Tom. But then they go out together because she needs to make a contract with a more powerful spirit. Right now, she has a fire cat.
We don't know why she needs a more powerful spirit than her fire cat.
Yeah, well, we kind of know. It's something about, like, her sister was the betrayer of all things, and she needs to, I guess, fight her, or she needs to see her. I don't know. She misses her, but she's evil. Very hard to understand still at episode 2. But the cool thing about Kamito is he's actually already very powerful. It's unfortunate, though, because they kind of allude to the fact that he's powerful because he's a dude.
Oh.
Yeah.
This is kind of sexist,
I know, it's kind of blatant.
We're 40 girls in this school, and one dude is more powerful than all of us combined.
But my favorite part of the episode, though, was when he made the contract with the sword, because Claire's spirit is the fire cat, and it was too weak. It got sliced up by the sword. But then he goes, no, and he puts his hand up, and the sword, like, basically goes into his hand. Yeah, there's blood. Yeah. I enjoyed that. That was a great scene.
But then the scar is nowhere to see afterwards.
No, because it's anime, dude.
It's anime.
It's magic,
baby.
Oh,
I was scarred. That was before the commercial break.
But it's a weird concept because Claire wanted the sword to be contracted with her, but he had the contract now, so now she wants to contract him as a slave and as her weapon, I guess. I don't know, it's hard to understand that. I wish that was more clear-cut. Like, can you be a weapon? Can you own a person? Like, is that strange?
But the way they explain it, if you make a contract with a spirit, then that means you are a spirit now. So wouldn't that mean that she is also a spirit because she has a spirit too? So can't anybody?
Yeah, that's actually what I mean. Like when he made the contract, like he can utilize the sword, but then she can utilize him. Like, are you a spirit?
Well, what happens when you throw the crystal skull off the mountain of Mardufius? What happens?
Oh my gosh, I don't know.
Oh.
I know we didn't watch much, but from what we've seen so far, what was your favorite part?
My favorite part of this episode, or this show so far, is the fact that the part where the two girls are fighting over the dude.
Oh.
Because that's the dream right there.
Yeah.
I've never had two women fight over me, but if they did, I would like for them to use spirit demons to do so. But
it's so classical anime.
It made me think that, like, what you were talking about last week about a show being a harem.
Yeah, I mean, harems are weird. I think I threw that out there because of what I've seen so far, where there's one dude, many girls, they all have, like, specializations or whatever, and they're all inexplicably attracted to the main character, who's the only singular male. That's how I see a harem to be, or harem category to be. This anime, though, is probably more like that. Is more like a harem.
This anime is every anime at once.
Really?
Yes, it is.
Like the action and the girls and the over-the-topness and the fan service.
Yep.
I agree with that, especially, and I actually like the comedy aspect of it too. My favorite part, other than the whole like blade thing, is Kamito's level of normality that he keeps. He's like he's a pretty normal dude. Like Claire will go nuts and he'll be like, okay, maybe I should take it down a notch, you know?
Yeah.
I also like when he's like, wait, I can see your panties from that angle. Don't talk to me like that.
Oh, God.
I like stuff like that. I thought that was funny. It made him funny, and it made him less of like a pervert, so that was nice.
Oh, gosh.
It's messed up. He's not even really a pervert.
If you see someone's panties, you don't tell them.
Yeah, and you don't like guess what color it is. Don't do that.
And
don't do that.
And when you're wrong, you don't try to guess again. Like.
So the whole concept is that there is a blade dance that they have to attend. It's like a festival, a fighting festival.
But if you win this blade dance, one of your wishes gets granted. They said specifically one of your wishes, and they didn't. And then apparently the headmistress didn't tell anybody. One of your wishes gets granted. I don't know. They'll wish for eternal life or whatever. Who cares?
Oh well, they care. They care a lot.
They care a lot. If I got a wish, I sure would care.
What would you wish for?
Love.
Aw, that's cute. To be completely honest with you, I'm probably going to drop this anime. I can't. It's too much. The fan service is too much. It's too blatant. They're also young looking.
They are.
Way young.
The girl said she's 16, but
I know,
whatever.
but I'm way too old for that.
Oh, I am absolutely too old for it too, mentally and physically.
Yeah, as much as I enjoy the action and I do like the main character and I really like his voice acting, it's just too generic. I don't really find anything grasping about this anime. Because I'm not watching it for the fan service.
I'd have to have been sick for 6 months straight and watched every episode of everything else and then watched this.
Oh yeah, you're never gonna get through One Piece, by the way.
I'm
That's
halfway
like a lifetime
through.
thing.
I'm halfway through. A lot of people in the comments ask me how far I'm in. I think like 200-something episodes in 4 months, but whatever.
Oh, that's pretty good.
I'm gonna
that's pretty
keep
good.
going.
You're a champion.
No, I don't have a life.
On that sad note, that's all we have for Blade Dance of the Elementalers this week. Next week, we're gonna be watching Hamatora because you guys are suggesting it. I actually haven't seen it, but it's pretty popular. He's still very sad. I hope this cheers him up. So if you want to check out Hamatora with us, head on over to crunchyroll.com/sfnerd to get your free premium membership trial. Take a video of yourself, upload it onto YouTube with the hashtag SFNHama, and join us again next week with our friends.
Where they at?
Right here.
Oh.
Oh.
Someone please tell me why the transition images are either of girls' boobs or of girls' like from up to down images with their cleavage and boobage showing, or of their skirts or of their legs, or just it's weird. No.
I mean, overall, the series itself is okay. I like the animation, and I like the combat. It's really well detailed. The character development is also evenly paced. The pacing in general is really good.
I can deal with it in small doses. So this is one, I normally like to marathon things when they've come out completely. I think I will take this one in, smaller pieces as it comes out. I'll watch a few, then I'll go to something else, then I'll watch a few more. Because, it'll help break up that, oh, you pervert, hentai. Just shut up.
In the anime, I say it's probably a good pace because of what's going to be happening. It's not going to be probably a long anime. It's not going to be your next Pokemon, which has 17 seasons right now. It's not going to be that.
If you really do like harem anime, I think you're gonna really like this one because it has a pretty good storyline and the animation is actually beautiful.
Wait, Lieberman, can you tell us what you thought about this here anime?
Oh yeah.
Come join us.
Come tell us.
Come join us here.
So what did you think about the Elementalers when they initially, the cat became a flame? What did you think?
I mean, I thought it was pretty run-of-the-mill. Frankly, if the cat had become ice, I would have been far more impressed.
But there was the direwolf ice.
Yeah, there was the direwolf. Well,
And
you're
there was
thinking
an
the
ice
direwolf
blade.
ghost.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, that's a Game of Thrones reference. No, honestly, I was really disappointed at the lack of depth in the character relationships. I mean, if you're gonna become someone's soul eater, then you should really get to know them first, take them out to dinner, maybe approach their parents in kind of a traditional coupling.
Not fight them.
Yeah, not fight them. Yeah,
And not contract with them.
and I didn't think that anyone was behaving well in school. I thought that, frankly, if you're going to get a degree in being a fairy, then you should honestly take your studies more seriously and not be chopping up cats and peanuts and having all kinds of dumb fights.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
I think that it's a scathing I think that it is a scathing commentary on the Japanese school system and on education in general. I would give it a 10 out of 10.
Oh,
I agree.
Sweet.
Thank you.
Thanks, Matt Lieberman. That was awesome.
Wow. He brought a lot of
deep
thoughts into that.
It was real deep. Yeah.